this is Mayank and this is a video of Imprecise Zone. Today we are going to tell you about the vacancies which have came recently from Haryana Judicial Services. Around 109 vacancies have came by which you can get into the Haryana Judicial Services Civil Judge Junior Division. So this is the main syllabus of Haryana Judicial Services, and in this you can see that this whole syllabus is divided mainly into three categories. And we say that this syllabus is mainly divided into three categories. One is civil law, another one is criminal law, and the third category is local law. If you will see, in civil law, the important topic of civil law is CPC. Here it is, CPC, and Indian Contract Act, Partnership Act, Sales of Goods Act. So this is basically the one part. You can broadly consider it as one part only. So this is in civil law, this Indian Contract Act, Indian Partnership Act, Sales of Goods Act, Specific Relief Act also, and Indian Evidence Act, IEA. Although this Indian Evidence Act is also important in criminal law. Basically criminal law, three important subjects are there: IPC, CRPC, and Indian Evidence Act. You must have a sound knowledge of these three topics as well as including CPC to clear this exam. Mainly, if you will see, these three comes with the majority of questions. Although the role of every section is important, role of every law is important, but these papers definitely gonna play an important role in this Haryana Judicial Services exam. So if we talk about local law, you will see that there is Haryana Urban Control of Rent and Eviction Act 1973, and there is Punjab Courts Act. So the Punjab Courts Act and Haryana Urban Control of Rent and Eviction Act, it is also an important act which definitely few questions may come in exams, but you have to do a proper study so that you can definitely get through the pre-exam. One thing you must remember and understand, that in Haryana, you will see that there is a similar syllabus for pre-exam as well as for mains exam. So you have to be very keen, you have to be very enthusiastic, and you have to be very cautiously learn every topic while preparing for pre only, because definitely if you will clear the pre and you don't get much time for the mains, or otherwise you get much time also for mains. But if your concepts of pre is important, because syllabus is similar, and if in pre only you give a good hard work, then definitely in mains you can get very good marks, and which will make your result more positive than any other candidate who is also preparing for the same exam. So if we look at this criminal law category, and I have already told you that Indian Penal Code, CRPC, and Indian Evidence Act, and also Indian evidence related to civil law, this is going to play an important role, as well as CPC. Whereas you cannot underestimate the Indian Contract Act, Specific Relief Act, Sales of Goods Act, and family law, most important. Family law and customary law, law of registration, law of limitation. So this is mainly your syllabus which you have to study. Whereas here in this slide, it is also mentioned that there is an English and Hindi language and Viva Voc. This is a part of the syllabus, but it comes into the mains exam, so you don't have to worry about this at present. This falls into the category of mains. For pre